Hi, I'm Howard Kelly with S&S, and today we're spending some time with Jeremy Gilbert, who is the S&S Director of Manufacturing and Logistics. He's going to show us around our manufacturing facility. But hi, Jeremy, where are we going to start?
Well, we're going to start here. This is our engine assembly area. We're going to take a look at how we get our engines assembled, who's doing it. So let's start right on the line.
Terrific.
Let's take a look over here.
So how does our engine assembly work, Jeremy? I mean, I know we put it together, but...
Yeah, so our employees here, they start from one end with crankcases. They move their way all along the assembly line. We have some automated torque wrenches that have the torque values pre-programmed in. They will assemble from top to bottom, and after the engine is complete, it will move on to our engine assembly end-of-line test. We do test every engine before it leaves the factory.
So can we see that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Let's go take a look.
So yeah, as you see, these are all the different components that we have coming out of our manufacturing facility that's connected to this. It's behind us, so we'll take a walk through.
So this is the end of what we're going to go look at.
Yeah, this is kind of.
So we're going backwards.
We're going backwards. We're starting from.
But this is the cool looking stuff.
Yeah, this is what everybody recognizes. All the individual components that we're manufacture virtually every component in here. We don't do any forgings or aluminum castings, but we do machine them and we do source them. And I'll show you in the other manufacturing areas, actually some of the castings and forgings that we are buying locally here in the three-state area of Wisconsin.
So you're saying all our stuff is made in the United States?
Absolutely, and it's made right here in Viola, Wisconsin, by all of these individuals that you see working on the floor currently.
So this over here, this is where they're assembling flywheel assemblies, right?
Yeah, these are staged for some assembly. We're doing the three-piece flywheels is the most popular flywheel now. For many years we did the three-piece or the five-piece flywheel. Those have kind of dwindled off in popularity with the advent of the twin cam and into the M8 series.
Right.
But as you know, we manufacture engines all the way from 1936 to current to fulfill any need in the V-twin industry.
Let's go see the test stand. That sounds fun. So, does that engine run?
So what this is we have a 50-horse electric motor that drives the engine. It turns it over using that electric force, and then we're taking multiple different readings. Everything from cylinder compression, oil pressure, oil flow, cam chest pressure, crankcase vacuum, and every engine that we build is run on this test line to make sure that it passes our quality tests and our quality standards, to make sure that the end customer is getting the highest quality product that we can deliver.
So it's tested without actually burning any fuel and air?
Yeah, in the spark plug holes there's actually sensors in there that will read the compression to see, maybe if there's excessive compression or under compression, maybe a ring was missing. So we're going to catch all of the things that.
So when an engine leaves, we know it works.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's really cool. Really cool.
So as we leave the end-of-line test.
Engines. What's going on here?
This is where we do the final packaging.
So this is somebody's engine that's been ordered.
These are somebody's engines. They'll be going out today to our warehouse. So we've got a couple 124s.
Yeah, it looks like 124s. Right behind me.
You can see this is our head cell. However, we also make other components in the head cell, such as we've got manifolds, some air cleaner plates, some of the manifolds that are coming back from our powder coating. We do all our powder coating currently in-house, and these will get finished machined and either ready for engine assembly or out to a customer with a kit.
Nice. So,
as you see here,
pre and post machine heads here.
Yeah. So some of these heads have come back from our La Crosse facility where they were powder coated, and some that are unpowder coated or natural. So we buy these castings from a locally sourced vendor here in the tri-state area.
So Evo, and
these are going to be
shovel head.
shovels.
Oh look, there's more.
Many different styles when we build a product that spans the...
Yeah, 36 to 2025 right now, right?
Correct.
So this is what they say when they talk about making chips, right?
Yeah, we produce a lot of chips, but we produce a lot of performance parts. So this is where the aluminum goes, and this gets reclaimed and recycled.
So you're saying we're green?
We try to be as green as possible, and of course, you don't get the same price of that aluminum as it came in the door, but we do recoup some of the costs as well.
That looks
Evo
like...
cam blanks that we've turned out on the lathe, these will go out for heat treat, and then they'll go for cam milling, and then heat treat, and then these will come back. We grind our own cams. We're one of the few in the industry that do our own cams. Many of our competitors use a supplier. We've developed this as a core competency of ours and are pretty proud of the fact that we do that in-house. Yeah, at one time we were the largest user of Mazak machining centers in the state of Wisconsin.
So Jeremy, these are cases.
Yeah, so...
But they don't look ready for anything.
No, these are getting ready for first stop. These have come back from powder coating. Again, castings that we purchased in the tri-state area. This is all Wisconsin, Illinois, Ohio, Iowa.
Right around us.
This general area. All of this stuff comes from the States. We powder coat it. These will come into the case cell here where we'll start to do first op, second op, where we start to do the spigot bores and deck machining, all the bearing surfaces, the race.
And that's all done in this area?
This is all done here with these Mazaks.
That one is in first op right now?
Correct. They're setting up the machining for the case halves.
Right.
So the mating surfaces.
Okay.
And those have to be very precise. As anybody that's assembled one of these engines, there's no gasket between those two surfaces.
So that would be one that's done now, right?
Yeah, these will go on to the next stop.
So it's shiny, clean, it's been machined away from that rough casting to this.
Correct.
Perfect.
And you see some different case halves that we have, everything from a generator case down here, some black, some M8s, so all different shapes, sizes, year groups.
Obviously something's running back here.
Yep, you can see the chips falling, making rain. Make it rain. So we do produce a lot of chips.
It is a lot of chips. Now, I guess because of the lubricant, you can't keep the window clean, right?
Correct, yeah. We use a coolant that doesn't make it perfectly clear.
Yeah, obviously. But here we are, making parts.
I mean, we don't make nuts and bolts.
Right.
You know, we don't do chroming, but anything that you see inside of our engine has been touched by one of our machine tools.
So like these air cleaner covers need to go out for chrome?
Correct. So they've had their initial machining done. Well, these are the raised letter. So these will, looks like we got some.
And so pre-chrome.
It's what our, you know,
yep,
our customers recognize the teardrop, and that's one of the iconic pieces that we make.
We have a lot of machines.
We do, and this particular machine, the Pallet. So
this one?
This is our Pallet. What this does is it has multiple different pallets. It has a number of different magazines, and these two machines are actually connected together. It allows us to be incredibly flexible and make very short runs and small runs of components. As you know, with the depth of our product line, we have a very long tail, and it requires us to be incredibly flexible and be able to do short runs.
Because again, and I know we've said it before, but if you're making parts for every V-twin from 1936 to 2025, That's a pretty big, oh, that's right. The catalog has 552 pages in it.
Yeah. And right now, air cleaner covers, some of our newer stuff.
The newer style.
These are made right here.
Yep.
So when I say we make pretty much everything, we pretty much make everything right here in Viola, Wisconsin.
All right, so
we've got a lot of dedicated, hardworking employees here.
Yeah, that we do.
In the
Hey,
Kickaball Valley.
Can we wander over to the carb area?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a walk. Here we have some carb bodies that have been machined in-house here. And right now, here we go. Here's some assembled carbs. Bowls have not been assembled, but this is where we insert all the components. All the machining's done here in the factory. And right now, we've got a giant box of Super E's.
And these are done at these tables by hand, by people. This isn't a machine that builds these carburetors.
Absolutely, everyone is handmade,
It's people that know how these things go together and how to fit them and all the precise measurements to make sure that it works perfectly when it gets to you, including jetting it as a starting point to get it out the door, right?
Correct.
While we were in carburetors, I mentioned flywheels. I'm glad you brought me back here because I would have hated to have not been here for this. Can you tell me what's going on here?
Yeah, sure. So if you take a look here, these are where our flywheel forgings. This is from a three-piece, and they're extremely heavy right now. But this is how they come in from our forging house, and these will get machined into a flywheel half.
Kind of like that one over there?
Exactly. So with the three-piece wheels, this is the newer style. And as I said before, we used to do a lot of the five-piece wheels. We still have the ability to make those, and they're all made right here, and you can see the bins, and this is raw materials that are waiting or in some level of production.
So right here.
And you'll see the other half.
So we're going from that
to a sprocket side, and then a pinion side. And these do not have stroke holes as of right now. So as the orders come in, we'll put the proper stroke hole in depending on what engine it's going to be. So we hold it at this point to be flexible.
So as long as it's similarity, we can have pre-made basic and then do the final finish when we do the assembly.
Yeah, it's like having your sandwich and your breads and your meats, and somebody comes in and says, I want a pastrami.
Yeah.
You turn it into a pastrami.
Right, because the bread is there. This is awesome. What about cylinders?
So we do all of our cylinders right next to flywheels.
Rottler, I've heard of those. Oh, and Sonnen.
Yeah, so we use some of the best in the business when it comes from our honing technology. We're manufacturing the cylinders. We do all the ops here. We bring the cylinders and things in from our the castings with the liners installed from our vendor, and then we rough machine and then final machine. So we cut all our external profiles. We'll cut the spigots. We'll cut the finish bore, rough bore, finish bore, deck surfaces, and then we'll hone to size.
And the honing is done last, right?
Yeah,
after all the other
basically the last step. It's the most precise step that we have.
Yep.
And there's a lot of I would call it proprietary how we do things
of course.
To keep the bores as true as possible. And we have some of the best equipment in the industry. We use air gauging in order to measure our bores, which is many times extremely precise. When you're measuring in tenths of an inch,
yeah,
you have to have the best quality control equipment in the market.
Yeah, I love this part because it's cool to watch because I've honed cylinders with a wire brush.
Yeah, not the same.
Not the same.
Not the same. In some of the earlier stuff, you could probably get it done in your engine, high performance engines.
Yep.
You know, every little bit counts to make sure that your compression's going to hold, your rings are going to seal, and that the engine is going to last a long time and perform at the customer's expectations.
So what I've learned today is we make everything here.
Yes.
We have raw castings come in from local vendors, and then we do all the machine work, and we have the right people that know how to build the engines, so that and then we test the engines. So from beginning to end, this is all American made, and it's precision and quality, and it's it's what S&S has been known for since 1958.
Absolutely. It's been done here. You know, with the company starting in 1958 in Blue Island, Illinois, to when George Smith Sr. came here and started a farm and found out that making go-fast parts was a little more profitable and more fun than milking cows. They kind of switched things over. I know at one point in the history of the company, people would make carburetors in the morning and bale hay in the afternoon. You know, we don't do that anymore. But
no, it looks like your team is working pretty hard all day long.
Yeah.
So we've toured the whole factory. We've seen engine assembly, we've seen carb assembly, we've seen manufacturing, we've seen everything done from raw casting to finished engines on a test stand. This is fantastic. I'm really appreciative of you taking the time to show me all this, Jeremy, because I want to show the people that are interested in S&S just how much we do here and let them know this is USA made with great people that come in and work hard day in and day out, and I can't thank you enough.
Well, yeah, I appreciate it because we really do. We want people to know that this, you know, is a lot of passionate people that have been here for a very long time, and we take a lot of pride in the quality and workmanship of what we do here, and you know, the end product that goes out every day. You know, this is an area that every one of these people. I mean, we've got people here that have been here 30, 40 years. You know, and
yep.
It's great to see and send a message out to our customers to let them know that we're here and we're here to support them and give them the highest quality product we can.
And one last thing I want to end this video on. Jeremy and I did not coordinate shirts today. This is just by chance we both picked the same shirt today.
Yeah. Well, it's a great looking shirt, Howard.
Thank you everyone for spending time with us. I hope you found this informative. And of course, any questions you ever have on S&S product, go to sscycle.com. Our website has all the information and our catalog and everything you could possibly need.